Congratulations to Josh Taylor for becoming the undisputed champion at 140 pounds, defeating Jose Ramirez by unanimous decision. This was a very exciting fight by two undefeated champions that put it all on the line tonight, in which, just like I predicted, Josh Taylor remained supreme. Josh Taylor managed to drop Ramirez twice, hurting him really bad in the process. This was Josh Taylor's fifth undefeated fighter he went up against, displaying to the world that he isn't just a pound-for-pound fighter, but also a complete fighter in the sport of boxing. He could do it all. He could box, he could bang, he could fight in the inside, etc., etc. Which tonight, he had a chance to show the world his complete arsenal, since Ramirez brought the best out of him. This fight was fireworks. Both fighters displayed their championship caliber. From round one, both fighters were really game. Josh Taylor and Ramirez wasted little to no time to invest to the body. I mean, they were going to the body like there's no tomorrow. Ramirez was doing a brilliant job going to the body with the left hook. On the other hand, Josh Taylor was controlling Ramirez and going to the body himself with his left hand. Josh managed to win the first round. However, in the second round, Ramirez picked up the pace, doing a great job going to Josh Taylor's body, especially with the right uppercut from an angle where Josh Taylor seemed to have a hard time defending against, which made the early rounds very competitive. Both fighters were landing great punches, displaying skills off the chain. As the fight went on, both fighters were looking for adjustments to make, and it was pretty much even leading up to the sixth round. That's when Josh Taylor started to make adjustments by countering Ramirez's left hooks to the body with his own right hook upstairs. Josh Taylor implemented catching and shooting to take away Ramirez's body attacks. And in the sixth round, that's when the fight shifted. Josh Taylor managed to catch Ramirez coming in, countering Ramirez's right hand with his straight left, hurting him really bad in the process. The referee, Kenny Bayless, did Ramirez a favor by giving him extra time to recover. And even though Ramirez was badly hurt, Ramirez managed to recover thanks to being in supreme condition. And as Josh Taylor was going for the kill, Ramirez managed to land few punches that got Josh Taylor off of him. However, in the seventh round, Ramirez made the ultimate mistake by relaxing in the inside, which resulted in Ramirez to get caught by an uppercut that he never saw coming. Ramirez was extremely hurt as Josh Taylor went for the kill, landing vicious blows, but the veteran Ramirez managed to survive the round. Nevertheless, that was a tie shifter in which forced Ramirez to retreat, and he was no longer as aggressive as he was in the early rounds. For good reasons, since the knockdowns took a lot out of him. However, that allowed Josh Taylor to take the later rounds by landing clean shots throughout the night. And by that point, Josh Taylor made the right adjustments and he started to have his way against Ramirez until the championship rounds. That's when Ramirez came on strong in the 11th and 12th round. Nevertheless, by that point, it was little too late, since Josh Taylor already won majority of the rounds while scoring 2 knockdowns, declaring him the winner as the undisputed champion at 140 pounds. And you best believe there is no dispute to Josh Taylor's title. This isn't Teofimo's disputed title at 135. Josh Taylor is the undisputed champion of the world. In fact, Josh Taylor told Teofimo Lopez, "You are not undisputed. You have to beat Devin Haney to become undisputed." Josh Taylor informed Teofimo Lopez he's not interested in the fight until he do so. For the moment in time, he has his eyes on pound for pound number 1, Terrence Crawford. However, that's another video for another day. For the meantime, I did pick up that the commentary were pro Ramirez. Look, we all knew that the crowd was going to be pro Ramirez, but who would have thought that the commentary was going to be pro Ramirez as well? Because anytime he had any kind of success, they made sure to point it out. But it seemed like when Josh Taylor was having success, they kind of brushed it off until Josh Taylor had major success with the knockdowns. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe it's the relationship Josh Taylor, Timothy Bradley, and them had, because leading up to the fight, it seemed like they kind of favored Ramirez. Nevertheless, just like I predicted, Josh Taylor beat Ramirez. I caught a lot of flag for my prediction. If you read the comments on my prediction video, they said I hate Mexicans. But even when I picked Canelo to beat Billy Joe Saunders, when I picked Benavidez to win, when I picked Virgil Ortiz to win, they still claim I hate Mexicans. So I can't win for losing. See, what these decafs don't realize, I base my prediction on the sweet science, breaking the actual fight down. I do not base my prediction on my emotion like they do. So when it came to Josh Taylor, I told you guys, he is not your average Joe. He is not your average European fighter. Canelo likes to cherry pick. In fact, Josh Taylor is the best European fighter in the world. He's a complete fighter, which means it's going to take someone really special to dethrone him. With that being stated, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of AKHi, TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.